he said, take a peek. I didn't know what I was talking about. Hello, bottoms up and all that. Good show, sir. So, 2026, eh? Good Lord. I'm wearing purple today as it matches my nose, or so I've been told. Damned rumours. Well, here I am to drag the interred carcass of Christmas and New Year back into the light, just as everyone is getting over them here in February. Like a voodoo priest resurrecting a corpse to do his bidding yet again. Where's that damn defibrillator, St. John? By jingo, the ferret is a sob, you know. Clear, boom, aha! So here we are. Dickens' novel A Christmas Carol, where the ghost of Christmas present stands before Scrooge, and two horrifying and emaciated children crawl out from under the robes of the spirit. Oh, spirit, are they yours? No, they are man's. The boy is ignorance and the girl is want. Beware them both, Scrooge, but beware the boy, for on his forehead is written doom. Oh, spirit, have they no refuge? Ha, 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 Scrooge, are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Oh, please, no, spirit. Ha, ha, one of my favourite scenes from that classic novel and adaptation, Alistair Sims being my favourite, of course. Now, every good creative author is a student of the past, continually reinventing myths carefully and re-fermenting old wine to pour into a new bottle for new audiences to inspire new generations. The timeless eons of storytelling echo through eternity. We are but storytelling species. We need them to orientate ourselves. We need warnings and cautionary tales. We need to convey the truly mystical and spiritual experience of life through art and allegory, through prose and poem, through colourful metaphor and epic saga. Now, by many, the comic book is still considered or looked upon as pop culture, pulp fiction. Roll it up in your back pocket and blast their googly eyes, sir. Well, but for any acolyte of the genre, he knows there is a deeper magic still, as Aslan said, C.S. Lewis and Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe. I used to have a friend up north. He used to call it Tit Lion, Tit Witch, Tit Wardrobe. You know what I mean? This is the place, man, I'm telling you. For generations now, comics have filled spiritual voids in people that were almost religious in scape. As much as I loved atheists like Hitchens and Dawkins, I know their message and their aspiration seemed a noble one. Strip superstition and half-truths away, get rid of that awful fellow God as sacred doctrine, and people will be free to use their logic and their rational minds, and we'll be a solved species. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Take away God from most people, and what it simply leaves is a God-shaped hole. What rushes to fill that? Well, we know nature abhors a vacuum. Certainly other ideologies, some more pernicious than those relinquished, rush to fill that void. But for some, the comic book held their mythos, fired their imagination, and kept them steadfastly held in the profound storytelling tradition of our species. Good Lord, I'm getting all breathless, and my nose is becoming more purple as we speak. Many superhero taglines have an almost biblical resonance. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice. Sweet Christmas! Hulk smash! And Doom toots whenever he pleases. Ha! One of my favourites there. Stan Lee, like Dickens, was steeped in the tradition of classical literature and classic mythos. The classic mythos of antiquity. It shows in all of his work. Stan Lee took the ball, quite literally sometimes, and ran with it, scoring touchdown after touchdown, inspired and utilising talents of the creative gods themselves, like Kirby and Ditko, and other artists like Buscema and Trimpe. There's far too many to mention all here. I'm so sorry if I've missed out some of your favourites, but good Lord, what a fellow... Jolly good bunch of lads. Dickens' characters, for example, Uriah Heep, the hand-wringing Uriah Heep, Dick Swiveller, oh, madam, Mr. Pickwick, Stiggins, Mr. Twemlow, from Our Mutual Friend, echo the equally apt and evocative names such as Adrian Toombs, the Vulture, Otto Octavius, Dr. Octopus, Victor Von Doom, Blackagar Boltagon as Black Bolt, Telford Porter as the Vanisher. Some of the names were so ridiculous they worked. Even the downright humorous Jack Russell from Werewolf by Night. They dripped innuendo and symbolism. And what Christmas meant for me as a little boy was the end of the year, where annuals and omnibuy, is that a word? Well, it is now. Those fantastic collections, those whimsical bargain buckets that would nourish a soul that hungered for the fantastic. One aunt who particularly hated me once bought me a football annual in 1974, though. But never again, for we won't go into that. I was always the little fat kid who was put in goal and the ball relentlessly kicked against their small rotund body, so I never developed a love for the game. Although because of that annual I still recall the Arsenal lineup of 1974, David Leary, Liam Brady, Pat Rice, Sammy Nelson, Frank Stapleton et al. Ragged, muscular, die-hard, cigarette-smoking alcoholics back then. Real men. Just to think of it, even before that, just a few billion years ago, we were single-celled organisms that could reproduce asexually. We were real men back then. Oh, good show, sir. Oh, and I did realise that there was a lot more to being a good goalkeeper than just being a small rotund chap who could stop the ball with their face. So, in conclusion, my New Year's message is treat comics like the holy scriptures they are. Keep their magic alive. Keep the discipline of reading sacred. Keep imbibing stories. Try to keep any New Year's resolutions you've made. Oh, damn and blast it all. And, above all, have a happy, bally New Year. 23 skidoo. Ha ha ha!